Hello, welcome to Tarot for Cats. I'm your host, Madam Cleo. I've gotten a hold of my owner's computer, so bear with me. She's a bit hungover on holiday eggnog, and I've taken some decorations off of the tree to complete my first reading. Now, in pile number 1, we have the star ornament, which I got from the top of the tree. Pile number 2, we have another star ornament. I believe it's a snowflake. And for pile 3, we have this beautiful shiny ball ornament. Isn't it shiny? Pile 3. So I'd like you to close your eyes. Take a whiff of catnip or whatever helps you focus and relax. And let's get into the readings. Okay, so I'm going to move these aside. And we're going to focus on pile 1, which is the fabulous star ornament. We flip these cards over. And we'll get to the reading. Okay. I think these are reversed. I believe they are reversed. Let's see. There we go. Pile 1. Can you see your cards? Okay, pile 1. If you chose the star ornament and these cards, this is the reading. These cards represent the past, present, and future. And in the position of the past, we have the Four of Pentacles, which represents security, balance, and the ability to protect your resources. So somewhere in the past, you've been economical. You haven't splurged on that fancy feast, cat food. You've been protecting something, some sort of resources. And this card is an affirmation that the choices you made in the past have been the right ones for you. You seem to be accumulating resources, or whatever you have spent money on has been allocated wisely. But remember that in order to be abundant, you have to sometimes release cash into the wild and experience the ebb and flow of abundance. And this shows that you've been frugal all year. Now, in the position of the current energy, we have the Knight of Swords. And he is an adventurous cat. He is discovering something. He seems to be acting with a sharp eye for details, but he also acts in haste. So this card indicates that something could be happening, some sudden event, and or that you want things to move quickly forward. This could indicate someone who's acting rashly to achieve a goal. Perhaps there's something that you have been saving up for and you're not sure whether to invest. But this card suggests to me that you should wait before acting and consider all your possible options. Or it could be someone who's focused and energetic coming into your life and helping you. Or it could be the attitude you're taking is a focused one. And in the position of the future influence we see coming is the Queen of Cups. Ordinarily, the Queen of Cups is a compassionate person who has a high degree of emotional intelligence. But this decision could be making you insecure or overwhelmed. This card represents perhaps you're putting other people before yourself. You're not really focusing on your own needs. And perhaps this new situation will be overwhelming for you on a psychic level. Or perhaps whatever you're wanting is, or you're saving for, is being over-romanticized, and you should be considering your other options. So my advice to you is to stay away from emotionally draining people and to perhaps open up other avenues or consider other options, and so that you can reverse that Queen of Cups. And that is all I'm seeing for pile 1. Thank you for joining me today. And I'll see you next time on Tarot for Cats. Pile number 2. Let's see what the cards have in store for you guys today. Pile 2, if you chose this fantastic little paper snowflake that I got from the tree, let's see what the cards will tell you. So in the position of the past, we have the 10 of Wands. So the struggle is real, pile 2. Perhaps you've been through some hurdles in the past. Perhaps you've made sacrifices that you don't agree with. This 10 of Wands indicates you might have been under a lot of pressure from work or feeling the burnout. You've been thinking about what you can do differently that caused this stress to prevent it. You have to think strategically so that you don't feel burnt out in the future. Now, the position in the center indicates that there's some degree of isolation as a result of all this. Perhaps you're isolated, feeling isolated from all this work that you've had to accomplish, or you're worried about your standing. Even though you did all this work, you're still worried about finances. It can also indicate an unexpected expense that could have arisen. Now, you should keep your focus on the abundance that you already have, because as you can see in this card, she has 5 pentacles, and she's sad about all of the 4 pentacles. But yet she has one more that she is ignoring. And so keep your focus, and you will emerge from this situation of uncomfortableness with better prospects. There's also a message here to learn to accept help from others. You don't have to carry this Ten of Wands energy alone. Now, the Eight of Wands indicates that a future influence coming into your life will be something that moves quickly. Maybe you would like to travel. Perhaps, pile 2, you've been stuck in a rut. It looks like you're not satisfied with your progress, with all the hard work that it cost you, and perhaps a little trip somewhere would be in order. And it's another message to focus on creating something. You might be needing to multitask in the future. You might be receiving some news. So I believe that this pile is saying that you will need to travel to get perspective, even if it's just taking a walk every day. Clear your head. Stop thinking about your finances or whatever responsibilities for just even an hour a day. It can really make a difference, and reset your day in the coming months. Well, pile 2, I hope I've helped you on your journey, and I'll see you next time. Tarot for Cats. Pile number 3. Pile 3. Oh, you've chosen my favorite of all time. This globular, fantastic Christmas ornament I've taken from the tree. Let's see what the cards have in store for you today. Pile number 3. Okay, so in the first position of the past, we have the Lovers, a balancing. And we have the Hanged Man. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So what do these cards indicate? Well, Madame Cleo will tell you. In the past, the Lovers indicate that there was a choice or a decision that you made. There was some kind of balance that you've achieved. And this card has caused you to reflect upon, well, it is a call to reflect upon how your actions impact other people, how your choices impact your union or your relationships. And it indicates there's a positive alignment between your beliefs and your actions. You're capable of making the right choice here, pile 3. And if you're interested in a love affair, there is one going on that is most satisfactory in some cases, but it will require you balancing the needs of your partner. In the present position, we have a time of waiting indicated by the Hanged Man. The end of the year is a great time to rest and to recount our decisions, to gain new perspectives. So with the Hanged Man here, he indicates that there are some insights gained after a time of difficulty. It could be that you've broken up with somebody and you're evaluating what you learned from that situation. It could just indicate that you're in a little bit of a rut. You don't know which direction to go and you're just waiting and looking. Whatever the situation, it's a good idea to pause and meditate. Take a time out and embrace this period of indecisiveness. Then figure out what you need to do going forward and do it. Because in the future, I see very good energy coming with the Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled, happiness, and comfort. This could be anything, but pile 3, make sure that you evaluate all your options. Now, the Nine of Cups can also be that there's a feeling of magic in the air. So perhaps there is a feeling of magic in the air. Feeling of good news, or there's good health. So it's a good idea in this pile to focus on what's bringing you happiness and lean into it. And it seems that a contentment will arise after you make this decision indicated by the Hangman, because you have all of the pieces in place. All you need to do is just make the decision and embrace happiness. And do things that make you happy on a day-to-day level, like drink water every day, take your vitamins. I often see my friend taking her gummies. Go on walks every day. Get the blood flowing. And that is all Madame Cleo is seeing for this reading. Well, thank you, Pile 3, for joining me on this special holiday season and this holiday episode of Tarot for Cats. I'll see you next time.